Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I am so beyond excited for this video because we are going to be playing with the new Oden'S collection. They are coming out with 3 more collaborations, and honestly these palettes are so beautiful. So I thought we could go ahead and do a swatch party. We're gonna do live swatches of every single shade, and then we're gonna go ahead and do an eye look, and y'all can let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more looks with these palettes, what kind of video format you'd like to see, anything like that. But I was just pretty much screaming when I opened this package, so I'm so excited. I do feel the need to make a disclaimer because Makeup Just for Fun came out with her own collab palette and it is beautiful, but she is genuinely such a good friend to me. So, you know, like just in the effort of being completely transparent, I'm 100% biased when it comes to her. So just, you know, if you want to take my thoughts with a grain of salt, like that's fine, totally understand. She's like an older sister to me. So let's go ahead and look through each palette first before we even jump into the swatches, because I feel like you guys need to see them. You need to see the beauty. So first we have the Flora Story palette, which like I said is the collaboration with Makeup Just for Fun. And I will make sure to link all the creators down below along with their launch videos and everything like that. But here's what it looks like. So cute. So this one is like some green, some purple, just, I don't know. I'm obsessed already with this color story and it is so sparkly. I love all the imprints in the shadows. And then next we have the Planet Spirit palette, which is in collaboration with Betty Jean. I'm so excited for her, especially because I feel like this is really different than the other 2 palettes that she's come out with. And there's a lot of just beautiful artwork of animals on the front. So here's the Planet Spirit palette. It is very colorful, all the rainbow vibes. And then it also has really cool markings throughout the matte shades. So cute. I'm living for this duochrome right here. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Sea Talk palette, which is in collaboration with Lauren May Beauty. So here's what her palette looks like. It's these fun bluey tones, some neutrals, and then I love the pop of chartreuse and pink in the middle. So as you guys can see, they are all so beautiful. I'm sure you understand now why I'm like, I don't know, my heart is like beating fast. That's how excited I am to be filming right now. So let's go ahead and just start swatching. Does this bend back or am I gonna break this? No, it bends back. Okay, that's the worst feeling. Sometimes I've bent things that should not have been bent. First we have the shade Dawn. Is a beautiful like iridescent multi-chrome. There's some green, some gold, some pink. It is so pretty. We've got Shroom, which is a beautiful kind of like soft, I don't even know how to describe the tone of it. It's just a really nice, like just soft transitional matte, cool tone brown. Just goes so well with everything else happening here. We've got Magnolia, which is a beautiful sparkly purple. So pretty. And then we have Sage, which I'm obsessed with this matte. It's just the prettiest green tone. It's gorgeous. Ooh. Look how sparkly that purple is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Next we have Lush, which is kind of like a turquoisey shade, but it has some purple sparkles in it. So pretty for a pop of like just brighter color. We have Clover, which is another beautiful green. This one's a little bit on the softer side, but again, has that like grungy tone to it. I actually feel like my nails match this palette really well, but it's a little sketchy now. Like I definitely need to redo them, so it's not as cute as it could have been. Next we have Best Buds, which is a beautiful, soft kind of like golden green shimmer. That one is not as like extremely sparkly like the others, but it has a really beautiful shine to it. And then let's do Azalea here, which is a gorgeous kind of mid-tone purple. But I love how it has like this like muted kind of look to it. It's not I don't know, I just love the purple and green tones that were chosen for this palette. Look at that. So pretty. We've got 2 more shades. So we've got Misty here, which y'all are not ready for. Like, this is probably one of the prettiest shadows I've seen Oden'S do. It's such a sparkly green, just there's no way that's not going on my eyelids right now kind of vibes. So, so pretty. Like, it's sparkly, it's shiny. I just love the tone of it. And then we've got Orchid, which is a really pretty purple. It's a little bit brighter. Oh my gosh. So pretty. So there is the Flora Story palette. It is just so, so cute. Are you guys as obsessed as I am? Here's a quick little up close look. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the Planet Spirit palette. Oh, actually, I don't know, maybe I should do this one last just because it's so bright. I don't want to like stain my arm or anything, or like have anything left over, since I am swatching all 3 palettes and washing off each time in between. So actually, let's go ahead and do the Sea Talk palette first. Like, I just want to swatch everything all at once. So first is the shade Dolphin Tail, which is a really nice, just kind of neutral brown. Actually has like a tiny bit of like a gray undertone to it, but I think that's really cute. We've got Sunken Treasure, which is a bright, kind of shimmery, coppery bronze. Super, super beautiful. I feel like that even by itself, like a one shadow look, would be stunning. We have Electric Kelp, which is that chartreusey kind of shade. I'm actually surprised. I thought it was a matte, but swatching it out, it has like a little bit of a sheen to it, which is cute. I don't know that I actually have anything quite like that. Like, I have a lot of chartreuse pops, but typically they're normally mattes in palettes. I think that would be super, super cute for the inner corner. We've got Mermaid Scale, which I don't know if you guys were able to see when we looked at it up close, but it has so many sparkles in it. Like, it's a beautiful kind of turquoise, light bluey green, but the sparkles look gold and pink, and it's just so, so pretty. It's definitely a thick, very creamy shimmer, but look at that. I love how I'm just like doing this over and over again because I just want to like put everything on my eyeballs. Okay, that's super pretty. I'm not normally like a copper kind of girl, like when it comes to eyeshadows, which is funny because I know a lot of redheads really like those kind of tones. I just don't gravitate towards them, but that one is super, super pretty. Next we have Ocean Jewel, which is a really beautiful kind of royal blue shimmery shade. It's giving Titanic. And then next we have, oh, I've got like a fuzzy in my finger. Okay, we've got Smoky Pearl, which I'm really excited about this shade. Like, these two together I think is gonna be stunning because it looks like a just beautiful, like bronzy, cool tone shade. It has like almost a touch of like purple in it. That's just me. That is me in a shadow. And then we have Driftwood, which is definitely more of a warm brown matte. And we've got Iridescent Shell, which is a very bright pink. This one is a little bit more chunky to the touch. I don't know if you can see that. It has like a more flaky texture, but it's that really beautiful hot pink with a purpley blue shift. I mean, I feel like we've seen these shadows before, and the reason why they stand out so much is because it is such a beautiful combination. So stunning. Oh my God. That shadow. No words. Many words and no words at the same time. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so pretty. That shift is extremely strong. 2 more shades. We've got Sea Spray, which is kind of, let's see, it's like a soft purpley blue. It's very beautiful, definitely more like satiny, not quite as sparkly as the other shadows. And then we've got Night Swim. I really love that name, it's so cute. So this one's like a deep navy blue, just gonna be so, so pretty with all these other blues in the palette. And honestly, I think that these palettes all together will complement each other really well. Because none of them are like one tone. They all have a lot going on. So I think that like whether you were just purchasing one or you wanted the whole collection, that it would work either way really, really well. So, so pretty. There's those shades up close. Y'all, now let's swatch the Planet Spirit palette. So first we have the shade Fauna, which, oh my gosh, another iridescent multi-chrome. This one is flipping with a lot of pink. There's also a little bit of like an orangey vibe, and then also some green as well. So, so pretty. It's pretty much everything I hoped it would be. We've got Kingdom, which is a bright teal matte. Super fun. Animalia, which is so, so sparkly. It's like this bright coral. I don't know. It's like a coral, but no. Okay. I'm trying to decide what to call it, but I think it's actually a duochrome because when it's pointed this way towards y'all, it looks more orange, but then when I do this, it looks way more pink. So that's what I was just a little bit tricked. That's all. But it is so beautiful. It's got a gold shift to it. Super, super pretty and so sparkly, like I said. And then we have Pride, which is kind of like a really beautiful pinky purple. So pretty. I feel like that one swatched a little bit lighter than it looks in the palette, but I'm sure we'll be able to build it up. We have Majestic, which is kind of a yellowy golden shade. This one is a little bit more flaky, but super, super pretty. I feel like it has like a tiny bit of gold to it, but mostly it's a yellow. Ooh, actually that with the copper from Lauren's palette would be so cute together. We've got Rescue, which is a pretty bright hot pink. We've got Familiar. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's like a stunning blue-green duochrome, extremely shiny. And then we have Habitat, which is a bright orange, just true orange matte. I wasn't expecting this from Betty Jean, I'm not gonna lie, because her other palettes are so grungy. This is very different for her, but I think it's really fun. I can't wait to see the looks that she does. I'm sure they're all gonna be just amazing. All right, lastly, we have Kindred, which is a really beautiful purple. I would say that one is more of a satin, not as much sparkle going on. It's just a little bit more subdued, but really, really pretty. And then we have Sanctuary, which is kind of like a raspberry, pinky red. So beautiful, fun. Alrighty. So there is the entire palette swatched out. Again, so, so cute. I feel like I'm more of a neutral bitch than this right now. So I'll probably be using this more for like pops of color, but I know a lot of y'all color lovers are gonna be obsessed with this. So there's what it looks like. Again, so stunning. Okay, so let's just go ahead and apply some eyeshadow primer. I'm just using the Alter Ego primer. It's just been my go-to recently. Not for any particular reason, it's just been what I've been grabbing for and it works just fine. Haven't noticed any like creasing or wearing of my eyeshadows throughout the day. So that's pretty much all I need. But I don't have very like high maintenance eyes. I can pretty much use most eyeshadow primers and I rarely ever have any issues. Honestly, I think today I'm gonna stick to the Flora Story palette just because I've been dying, barely alive, waiting to use this. I don't even know what direction to go exactly because everything is so beautiful. I know that I need Misty on my eyes. That's what I do know. And like part of me is tempted to do like a purpley green look, but also part of me just wants to go full green because it's so cute. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off with this shade right here called Clover. Did get a little bit of kickback just putting my brush in the palette, but I'm gonna start that off through my entire crease and then blending upwards. Such a pretty tone. I'm excited because, well, by the time you guys see this video, you're probably gonna see other videos with my hair and like different colors and whatnot, but so far, like my personal experience, I have not done any looks other than like bronzy neutral looks with my new hair color, and I'm kind of excited to see how I feel with some greens on my eyes and how it complements or doesn't complement, but hopefully it does complement or else I'll be sad because I feel like green is still one of my favorite colors to wear, but look how pretty that is. So it builds up really fast. I'm just gonna go ahead and no additional product, blend upwards till we get that nice soft diffused look. I'm gonna take the shade Sage. You know I had to do it. Like it's just so, so pretty, so grungy. We're gonna pop that in the outer V, just placing the shade at first, kind of where I want it. Trying to make my two eyes even, and then whatever's left over, I'm just gonna start buffing out. I'm not taking the shade more than halfway into my eye, just kind of keeping it right here, blending really, really well. I'm not surprised because Oden'S eye has such a good formula. I think I'm also gonna take a little bit of Sage on my lower lash line, just connecting on the outer third. I don't wanna take it too far because I wanna do a pop on the lower lash line and do something more fun, like a little bit different, and not just have all the same shades because, you know, I wanna use as many shades out of the palette as possible. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I'm over explaining it, but just adding a little bit of that. I am getting a touch of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see, but I probably should have wiped off my brush because the shadows are definitely on the softer side. Okay, but it wiped right away. So that's what really matters. And then I'm also gonna go into my little blendy brush and just go over this area so that it's not harsh at all. Working on the lower lash line a little bit more, I think I'm also gonna go into the shade Best Buds just because I think it's so pretty and it could be a moment right here. Oh yeah. And if you're curious, the brushes that I'm using, these pink handled brushes, are from What's Up Beauty. They are natural fibers, I believe, but they're really, really good brushes. Super detailed as well. Like this is probably one of the tiniest pencil brushes I own, which puts it pretty high up in my books. So I'm just kind of building that shadow up because I want it to be super intense and then blending into that deeper green as we get towards the outer half. So, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my brush and obviously, you know I have to do it. We're gonna go into the shade Dawn. So, so beautiful. I definitely want to experiment using that shade over other shades. Ooh, I should have wiped off my brush better. I definitely want to experiment with this shade over other shades. Ooh, okay, that's pulling really orange on my inner corner. I wasn't quite expecting that, but it is pretty. Okay, just gonna kind of bring it up a little bit. I don't know if it's my fault though, because the brush is very dirty. Like, I'm slightly regretting everything right now. Lastly, we need to go into Misty, like I said. I'm just gonna pick it up on my finger because I feel like that's just gonna be easiest. It is a very creamy shadow though, so I'm sure it would be fine with a brush, but just gonna go ahead and pop that all over my lid. Oh my goodness. I'm not okay. That is beautiful. Reminds me of one of my favorite shades in the Sydney Grace Mel Thompson palette. That green that's in there, that like olivey, greeny gold, if you guys know what I'm talking about, because I've raved about it a lot. This one's just definitely a little bit more sparkly, which that one is more shiny. So pretty. Okay. All right, y'all. So real quick off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and do some mascara, and then I'll be right back to finish up my face. I'm feeling so cute right now. I love the look. I know I keep using this in all my videos, so I'm sorry. I genuinely apologize, but I can't help it. So I'm gonna go into the Dior Rosy Glow blush just because I feel like the pink and the green, like it's a vibe. Just grabbing a big fluffy blush brush and throwing that on. So pretty. And then, ooh, you know what I kind of want to do? I'm going to go into the Planet Spirit palette, and I'm going to take the shade Fauna and just see how that looks as a highlighter. I'm just going to like dip my brush into it just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, maybe I need to dip a little harder. Just for like a little pinky moment. I'm just gonna go into the Alamar Birthday Suit lip gloss. Just a really cute, like soft pink nude moment. It's like, these are not my favorite texture on the lip necessarily, because they are a little bit more on the sticky side, but they just look so pretty that I don't even care. All right, y'all, so this is the finished look. I love how it turned out. I'm so happy with it. I'm so excited about these palettes. So let me know if you want to see some more looks. Maybe I could do just like a 3 looks video and do 1 look with each. And I definitely want to do another look with the Flora Story palette just to get like that more purpley green vibe and like really capture the color story versus the green that I went with today, just because I was feeling the monochromatic. But yeah, let me know if you want to see that. I will do it. Can't remember if I said it or not, but these are launching on Valentine's Day, so definitely mark your calendars. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.